A look now to one company that has fully divested from China. The Timothy Plan, an investment firm focused on biblically responsible investing, has fully pulled its business out of mainland China. But despite this ongoing tariff tension between the U.S. and China, the Timothy Plan did not divest from China for economic or monetary reasons. Instead, it was out of a sense of moral responsibility. Now, joining us to discuss about this now is Art Ali, the founder and president of the Timothy Plan. Art, thank you so much for being here today. Let's talk about this choice that your company made to divest from China, because, I mean, the Timothy Plan, I think you could say, was ahead of the curve when it came to taking in business investment out of China. But I mean, the current U.S.-China trade war, although it's likely, you're likely to be saved economically in the long run, but that's not the reason why you divested.
Well, it's really not. I mean, everybody understands that China is absolutely not our friend. And, you know, a communist regime, economically even, will never, ever, ever succeed. But Timothy Plan, from inception, would not invest in companies that are owned by the government. And we kind of said, you know what, they do have some private companies there, and maybe we can invest in them. But then came to the conclusion, you know what, when you're in a communist country, they run everything. They own everything. They control everything. So we totally divested, and that's been a while ago. My friends on Wall Street, on the other hand, they weren't so anxious to do that. They thought China, kind of a China first policy almost in their investing. But we would not do it. Just, you know, it's who we are. The Timothy Plan is a biblically responsible mutual fund family. That's what we do. Yes.
Art, tell us more about these individuals or other companies that you worked with. What was their response when you said you were going to divest from China completely?
Well, actually, all of our funds are managed by top-tier money management firms. And our international manager, who also manages our Israel fund that we have, they're the ones that make the decision subject to our restrictions, our screening worldwide. And they were fine. They were fine with us not owning anything in China. For a while, China looked like kind of the economic breadbasket of the world. But like I said, in a communist regime, it can never last. It can never work. Never has in the history of the world. And China is on very weak foundation economically right now. It's just a system that cannot work. We do not want, I mean, you start looking at the evil that they perpetrate over there, from slave labor to organ harvesting to, I mean, absolutely coming down on Christian churches. You got to hide out if you're a Christian there. China is not our friend. It is not a place we want to be. And we told our manager, we don't care whether it's privately owned or government-owned company, we will not invest in China. And, you know, for the foreseeable future, we are going to stay with that line.